the saying used to go like, I think the man can build the house, but the woman can make it a home. The way I felt about it was, yeah, like I obviously like this, you know, our environment is huge, right? Like the environment we're gonna have Mela grow up in, it's important. What does it mean to build a home for a family in your mind?
For me, I think just keeping the family together and just building that relationship. You know how like we are. Like you said, yeah, like I have like that nurturing, caring side. And I feel like just showing the family like our love and, you know, teaching Amela, like our daughter now, you know, just how to be respectful for one thing and
Yeah,
just showing her love and just making sure that we're all okay.
yeah.
And you also play a big role in that too and communicating. I think you're better at communicating than I am, but I don't know. It's just,
No, like what you're saying right now, it does resonate with me, or what I understand with my family, and you know, like even to my grandma. Like I feel like the moms are like the glue of the family. That no matter what, like yeah, obviously like times have changed, so we both work full time and things like that. But I feel like the mom is the glue between the father and the children, and or at least with all the relationships in the family. And it's super important to note that, you know, obviously like we have our own, you know, capabilities, and we have our own desires, and we have our own emotions to bring to the table. We have our own skills, but there's something very innate about being the glue of the family. And you know, I look at my family, I look at, you know, how my grandma was, she really was the glue.
yeah.
And I think it's because of that emotional intelligence. It's because of understanding that, you know, like I might be acting a certain way, and you see the depth of that. You see, not just because like I'm just being like, you know, an a-hole about stuff. Like you understand that there's emotions that are at play here. And then you see Amela acting a certain way, and you're looking at both of us, and I feel like you understand both, and you know how to tie us together in this moment. I don't know if, I mean, that's what I see. I don't know if you do that intentionally or you naturally
No,
do
I
that.
mean, I don't do it purposefully, but if,
Yeah.
you know, it's nice to know if
Yeah.
that's how you see it.
That's
So,
how I feel. That's how I
yeah.
feel, man. Because, I mean, we're all like kind of in our own worlds or whatever. When I would think about like my mom or my grandma, it was more of having that understanding that everyone's in their own place right now. Especially like with my family, like there's four of us siblings. And then, you know, my dad has this certain way of thinking, a certain attitude. My older brother, my younger brother, we have our own way of thinking, a certain attitude. And then the baby of our family is Avagine, right? She's the baby girl. And we're all like in our own spaces in life and our own phases in life.
Yeah.
I think I can acknowledge that my mom had this idea of where everyone was at, and we can still all sit down together and still have this conversation, and still be able to find the common ground. And I attribute that to something that's natural in a woman.
Yeah. And I think, too, the fact that we bear the children, we have a different connection. Like, obviously, us being husband and wife, we have a different connection.
Yeah.
And us women carrying like our kids, like we just, like what I said before, like our relationship is different from like a mother to their kids, from a father to the kids. Not saying it's better or one's better than the other, but it's
Yeah.
just different.
It is different.
And I feel like that's why, if you know, you saying that, I think that's why the mother of the family has that certain relationship and how you view, like how they view making a house a home
Yeah.
and keeping it that way.